All right, guys. So, very good. We're going to get started right now. As you can tell, my voice is hoarse, but coming to the stage is a stallion in the pickup game. I'm not afraid to say that. I'm going to welcome, second year in a row, all the way from California, the dapper and indiscriminative DJ Fuji. Give him your undivided attention. Give it up.
You guys hear me in the back? How's the mic? Good. Good? Awesome. How you guys doing? Great. I need a little more energy. I thought we did this last year. How you guys doing? Great. Outstanding. All right, so today we're going to talk, like yesterday, last year, right? 2009. We talked a whole lot about fundamentals. We talked about those things that lie the foundation for everything that game is built upon. And those things that make the difference no matter who you are, no matter what your skill set is, no matter where you're interacting, where you're sarging. Those fundamentals are absolutely critical. And so last year, we covered things like the DATE model, okay? Some of you guys will never forget that because you missed a free boot camp, okay? Discipline, training, execution. Okay, we talked about the fundamentals. We talked about eliminating flakes, completely eliminating the phone flakes, right? The no texting back, the no callback. We talked about not ejecting, pushing your comfort zone, why that's important, and qualification. So this year, we're going to change it up a little bit. This year, I'm going to go from the what, which is what I taught you guys last year. I taught you guys the what. And this year, I'm going to teach you guys the how. So one of the things when I went through my speech from last year, and I said, you know what? Like, what am I going to speak on this year? And I went through and I watched my whole speech again. And what became very apparent to me over the course of a year is that I taught you guys last year all of the concepts and all of the things that are very important, but I never taught you guys how to implement it, how to do it. And so the theme this year is action. Everything about this year is going to be action. So actually, instead of me lecturing to you guys, what you're going to notice is that a large part of what we're going to talk about today is going to be interactive. So hopefully you guys have notes, because a lot of this stuff is going to be me bringing you guys to the stage. It's going to be you guys writing things down. It's going to be you guys creating action plans. Because gentlemen, the name of the game in all of this, in being successful, whether it's in life, whether it's in pickup, whether it's in finance or anything else, the name of the game is action. And the men who take action are successful. And the men who don't are not. Okay, it's a pretty simple concept. All right, so we're going to define and implement all of these fundamentals that we talked about last year. So all those concepts that we discussed, now we're going to show how to do it, and we're going to put a date on it. We're actually going to create an action plan to actually get that stuff done. Okay, and what we're going to look at is holistic growth. We're going to look at things that improve not only your game, but your life in general, that affect all these aspects, because everything kind of is intertwined. All right. So let's move on. I'm going to move fairly quick, guys, because I have a lot of stuff to cover, and I'm going to try to get some time in for questions at the end. Quick ground rules. First things first, same as last year. If you guys have questions, please write those down and ask at the end. Periodically, I'll poll the audience, and I'll ask, do you guys have any questions? Does that make sense? Okay, especially when I'm talking about something that's a kind of a complicated topic. When I ask that question, that's your cue to ask any questions you guys have. Okay. Second thing, for the next hour and a half, I want you guys to forget everything that you know about game. Everything that you have read, everything that you've watched on DVDs, everything you've listened to, everything you know from the field, forget everything, okay, for the next hour and a half. Because I want you guys to keep an open mind. I want you guys to absorb all this information. That way, when you get out in field, you can apply it. All right? Participation, like we said, okay, this is going to be very, very interactive. So I want you guys max participation. All right? This is not going to be a one-way lecture. This is not going to be me up here running my mouth. Right? This is going to be a two-way thing. And lastly, for those of you guys watching at home, we're going to be doing a lot of drills. We're going to be doing a lot of very interactive things. I don't want you guys, the same as everyone else here, I don't want you guys to be passive listeners. I don't want you guys to watch this as entertainment. I want you guys to take out a sheet of paper, just like all these guys are here. I want you guys to take out a pen, and I want you guys to follow along. And if you're here, and if you're watching with a wing, or you're watching with a friend of yours, do the drills. Pause the tape, do the drills, just like these guys are going to do here. Okay, the name of the game is action, and those of you guys at home, you're no exception. The men who take action, those are the guys that are going to be successful. Does that make sense? Yep. Yes. Good. Okay, so we talked about